Okay, so the next one says aim for height. For beauty headshots, always shoot from a slightly higher angle. The reason for this is that whatever is closest to your lens will appear largest. So when you shoot from a slightly higher angle, the eyes of your subject will appear largest and stand out beautifully. If you tried shooting a headshot from a low angle, the chin is closest to the lens and appears largest, which is not a flattering look. So you're going to laugh at this, but the first time I figured this out was your sisters. Every time they would take a selfie, they'd hold the phone way up high, and they would get irritated if they took a picture and it wasn't up high because they said that's not a good angle. And so then I started watching Peter Hurley, and he does headshots, and so he's got his camera right at eye level, which is excellent for headshots, I think. But when you start getting into more creative photography, more beauty than headshots, and as far as like branding and portraits and things like that, I can understand the the want to be a little higher so that, like you said, you have your eyes are more the focus than your chin or your nose or whatnot.
Right, right. And so that's more the artistic side of things. And me being a more technical photographer,
Yeah,
I'll kind of explain that in a technical form.
that works.
So inside your camera is where your sensor is housed, and your sensor is a flat object. So anytime you take that flat object and you change the angle of it, you're also changing the distance from your subject to the sensor, right? So if you're taking a picture of your subject and you're tilting your camera downwards, whatever is at the top of that frame is going to be closer to the sensor, therefore be bigger. Whatever is at the bottom of the frame is going to be further away. So this is something that you can use to your benefit, or if you're not paying attention, can be used to your detriment. So one of the ways that portrait photographers go about making their subjects look better and more pleasing is, let's say you're working with a larger subject that is not happy about being a larger person, and they ask you, hey, is there any way you can make me appear a little bit thinner? Because I believe everybody should love the way they look regardless, but some people have their apprehensions, and it's your job as the photographer to convey what it is that they're trying to achieve.
Right.
So one of the things that you can do is position your camera a little bit higher than them and have them lean into the camera and shoot down a little bit, because that's going to, and by framing them properly, it's not going to make their head look bigger. It's going to make their head look about the normal size, but the rest of their body is then going to appear smaller.
Because their body's further away from the camera.
Correct.
Right.
Yep,
Okay.
exactly.
All
Yep.
right. That's it. Thank you.